My horrible mother refuses to take care of me after I give birth and treats me like a second-class family member, so I am disowning her. So I am 30 weeks pregnant with my first child, and I'm about to move to another state. And mom has this thing where she takes care of my siblings when they give birth until they recover. She did it for my older sister and my brother's wife, so I thought she would do the same thing with me too. A week ago, she told me she couldn't because it was too far away. We got into a fight about the whole thing, and I told her to get out of my house, and now we are not talking. Before you judge me and say that my mom isn't obligated to take care of me, I will tell you that it isn't about mom taking care of me. It was never about that. I am that one child in the family who nobody cares about. My parents always claim that they love and treat us all equally, but man, is it obvious that they love me a little bit less than the others. I always thought that maybe I was adopted, and that's why they don't care about me that much. Well, I am wrong because I am 100% theirs. I rarely celebrate it, even if it is supposed to be my day. My birthdays? They rarely celebrated because mom and dad forgot, or they just threw everything in the house and called it a birthday. High school graduation party? My parents have already wasted a lot of money on my big brother's college graduation party, so they can't do that, but they will make sure to make it up to me. They always tell me that I am a good daughter, but I am never the one they brag about with their friends. I did everything possible to make them proud, but my achievements will always surpass my siblings. I have tried to talk to them about how I feel multiple times, but I only get a hard scolding about how I was getting spoiled. I hated my life until I left that house, but I never dared to let go of them, thinking they would change. Well, my mom just proved me wrong. Mind you, my older sister lives a whole ocean away from us, but mom decided that taking a 10+ hour flight to another continent twice was not hard at all, but all of a sudden, taking a 4-hour ride to my home was too much. I am so fucking tired of them putting everyone else above me, so I will make things right between us until I leave because I don't want to end things on a bad note, and when I get to my new house, I will just cut all contact between us. I don't think that I have the energy to do all of this crap anymore, and besides, I have my lovely husband with me, so I will be alright and build myself a new family, where I am truly appreciated and loved for who I am. Update 3 months later, so I called my older brother. He told me that he wouldn't meet up with me after what I'd done to our mother, and he berated me, saying that I was an ungrateful person, and that mom was under a lot of stress and pain because of me. I told him it wasn't fair for him to assume that I was the villain, and that he couldn't even understand my point of view, because they didn't treat him like they treated me my whole life. He screamed at me through the phone that I was a piece of trash for saying that, and that mom and dad treated us all equally. Still, I was just a damn narcissist who can't think about anyone but myself. I tried to talk, but my emotions got the better of him, and I started breaking down on the phone, and he hung up on me. My brother told my parents I called him because dad called about 2 days after that and asked me to meet at their house. I was about to say no, but I couldn't because his voice was filled with remorse, so I thought that maybe, just maybe, we could get past the whole thing, and I could drop the thought of cutting contact even if my mom doesn't want to help out. I thought it would be me, my husband, and my parents talking, but they invited my brother and his wife. When we sat, my dad talked about his disappointment with me and said things shouldn't have led to this. I told him that he was right. Things shouldn't have escalated to be where they are now, but I assumed that since mom helped take care of my sister and my brother's wife, she would do the same, but she just favored everyone else above me, and it was frustrating. I told them about how I felt for the past years, but they all acted like they didn't care, which hurt. I knew then that I didn't mean anything to them, so why was I fighting to be a part of a family that didn't want me? My husband was going to speak, but I told him not to. Everyone gave their opinions, blaming me, and then dad asked me if I wanted to say anything to mom. I told her that I was sorry because I didn't want any type of bad blood between us before I closed this chapter and moved on with my life, but she didn't say anything back, and dad said that we needed some time cooling off and setting some boundaries, and I guess that was it between us. In the next 2 weeks, we were packing and leaving the state. I didn't tell anyone about where my new house will be. Only once I got there and settled down did I write a long message about everything they did and how I felt. At the end of the message, I told them I was completely in contact with my parents and older brother. I changed my phone number and blocked my family from my social media. And you know what? My life has never been this peaceful in a long time. I am happy about everything, and my baby will arrive any day now. It is honestly